Hey guys, I'm Mihir Joshi, and along with my friends at Sennheiser India, we are bringing you the stories of some incredible women in the music industry in a segment we call Her Sound, Her Story. On the MJ show, over the last decade that I've been doing the show, I've had the pleasure of having some phenomenal women come and share their journey, their life, their music, their art, and their successes on the show. And I'm bringing a few of them back to share some incredible stories with you. The very first guest that we have in this segment is Shivani Kashyap. So let me welcome her on the show. Shivani, welcome back to the MJ show. And before we find out about what's happening with you right now, tell us a little bit about the struggles that you faced, your journey of getting into the music business.
Hey Mihir, it feels great to be back on the MJ show. Well, about my journey, I must say that 25 years, maybe a little more than 25 years now. It's been truly an exciting journey and it's continuing to be so. I started my career with the signature tune of AIR FM, and in fact I remember clearly I had met you there at the AIR FM studios when you were a jock there, right? So after singing, doing a lot of jingles and singing for TV commercials and all that, I did my very first album called Ho Gayi Hai Mohabbat Tumse, and by God's grace, it was a huge hit. And what feels great is that even today, the song sounds relevant and people still love it. And I'm asked to sing that song in all my concerts. And then, of course, the journey went on to playback singing, and not just singing, but also being a composer. With my very first film, my debut film, Vaisa Bhi Hota Hai Part 2, and I'm sure you know my song Sajna Aap Hi Ja. And there were two more songs in that film, Prem Dunk and Tum Bas Tum, which actually are pretty cool also, but this one particular one, Sajna Aap Hi Ja, became a huge hit. And then of course one thing leads to another when you get a hit in one film and then you're called for other films. I did many other films, but landmark one was Zinda, for which I scored the music. I did 2 tracks and I did the title track Zinda Hu Main, which I sang and composed. It's been really exciting because there was never a break, there was never a breathing moment that I had. Doing my playback, doing my jingles, my pop albums, and of course something that I really love doing and which I still love, and I'm just I would say I cannot do without it, is my live performances. Performing for people live on stage. It could be a stage, it could be a big one or a small one. I just love performing live, and my bestest friend with me always is my guitar. So performing live, and I've been performing live. In fact, I'm still in the middle of concerts as we speak. I'm off to Delhi, and today is International Women's Day, and I have a show today as well and tomorrow as well. So that's God's grace, because as a live performer, you really need to be active and keep getting the pulse of the crowd or what people really want. Challenges, there have been challenges, but to be honest with you, Mihir, initially my ride or the journey was very smooth. Everything just kept opening up with the first album, with the first jingle. When I went to meet, audition at the HMV office when I was in my dungarees and I was a college kid, I took my audio tape and I said, okay, this is my demo, and I sung the AIR FM signature tune. So on the basis of that, because they knew that and they loved that, they said, oh, we selected you for this album. So one thing led to another. Today, you pretty much have to be on your own. You have to be your own manager, director, producer, everything, because the world is really opened up to everyone. So there's a crowd and a clutter there, and you need to break through that clutter with your uniqueness, and you have to just keep throwing your music out there continuously, non-stop, and see what really works and what resonates with people. So that's the challenge that we face now, because we really don't know what's going to work. So we really have to try to be very relevant and also experiment. You just can't keep joining a bandwagon all the time. You have to be unique also. You have to have something which will be different and reinvented. So challenges that I faced in the beginning, yes, were the fact that being a woman composer, a woman singer was very acceptable, but being a woman composer was like a very strange kind of a thing, a phenomenon. And I was most most places people used to introduce me as singer Shivani Kashyap. Nobody ever prefixed composer, live performer, singer Shivani Kashyap. Nobody ever wrote singer-songwriter like the way it is in the West. So that's a challenge where I had to keep, reiterating and keep telling people adamantly, no, I've also composed my hit songs which I've sung. They're not just my voice, it's my creation. So that's the challenge that I face. But today, of course, the scenario is way better. There are so many more different women composers who are doing so well, and people love and wow their music. So I'm glad that this happened, and I was really one of the few unique ones at that point in time, and I did face it as a challenge. Of course, I remember when I was a rare woman performer who used to pick up the guitar and perform, and people said, "Why is she? Will she be able to play the guitar?" And then people, it was like a jaw-dropping thing for people, as if I've become an astronaut or something. Today again, it's great to see so many women playing the guitar, the ukulele, and so many instruments. That's fantastic. So these are the few challenges that I might have faced. But I just have to say that today the only challenge is how do you get your music to become a huge hit, and how do you cut through the clutter. So yeah, that's a challenge I think most of us artists are facing.
Shivani, thank you for that. And before we wrap up for today, you want to tell everybody what's happening with you. You've got a new song out. Let everyone else know.
Yes, I'm really excited about Mojito. So if you like the music of Rema and especially the Calm Down song, this is that vibe. So the vibe is very Afro-chill, it's a very trendy beat, and definitely is very irresistible. You can't stop but dance to this song. And I'm really happy with the way people are making reels, and it's awesome to see the response. As I said, I always like to experiment with my music and reinvent. I wanted to do something like this, and it's a collaboration between me and Abhishek and Anurag from Avio Music. They are from Delhi, and I pretty much collaborated on a lot of music with them. They programmed, produced it, and we co-composed this song. And the video is also very interesting. I'm not in the video this time. It's a Z Music release, and it features some very well-known influencers like Sneha Namanandani and Sadaf Farooqi. And it's doing really well. It's already crossed about 500,000 views. And I'll sing a few lines. Mojito, 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 nashya mere sar pe kabhi to, tu milne aana mujhko kabhi to. I'm just getting started, don't even doubt it, na halke mein lena, ladki hu want it. Mojito, 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 nashya mere sar pe kabhi to, kabhi to, kabhi to, tu milne aana mujhse kabhi to. Today is International Women's Day, so happy International Women's Day to all you women out there. And also a very special day because it's Mahashivratri, and today my brand new song Mahadeva has released. So everyone, please go out there and check it out. It's one of my rare attempts to do something in the spiritual space, and this one is special. Mahadeva.
Thank you so much, Shivani, for being here with me today, and I hope you guys enjoyed that and her new song. Go check her out, follow her on social media. If there are any other female artists, singers, musicians, composers, producers who have inspired you, whose story has meant something to you, or whose music has just meant something to you, do tag them in the comments below. Tell us why you like them, and we'd love to share their story in Her Sound, Her Story as well. I want to wish everybody a very, very happy Women's Day. Thank you for being here with us. We've got a few more stories coming your way very, very soon. I'm Mihir Joshi, and on behalf of Sennheiser India, I want to say a big thanks to Shivani and to everyone who's watching in right now. I'll see you soon.